In Mark chapter 6, the apostles return to Jesus after going out to teach and minister. They tell him all that they had done, and instead of immediately sending them back out, Jesus tells them to come away to a desolate place and rest. He says this because so many people were coming and going that they didn't even have time to eat. They were fully committed to the work, but they were also physically worn down. He saw what they needed, even when they didn't slow down long enough to see it themselves. This shows something important. Even in doing the work of the Lord, rest is not optional. Jesus didn't overlook their exhaustion. He addressed it. I have to admit, this text spoke to me deeply. As believers, it's easy to get into a rhythm where we are constantly doing. When you care about what God has called you to, it can feel like stopping means falling behind. The desire to be obedient can turn into constantly pushing without paying attention to our limits. But we see here that Jesus didn't call them to keep going. He caused them to step away. God established rest from the beginning. He rested after creation, not because he needed to, but to set a pattern for us. Throughout Scripture, we see that rest is not separate from our walk with him. It is part of it. When we ignore that, we start to run on empty. We become less aware, less present, and eventually it affects how we serve and how we live. Rest is not laziness, and it is not falling behind. It is part of how God sustains us. Rest is not stepping away from what God has called you to. It's trusting him enough to pause, knowing he is still at work even when you are not.